It just came from like two of our passions. I love golf. She loved coffee. When she went through her chemo, her cancer, um, we decided, hey, life is short. Let's do what we love. We talked one day, and I told my wife, Amy, that I would like to open a golf simulator. And immediately she said, I want to open a coffee shop. We select Aloha because we feel like it's a universal. A lot of people are familiar with Hawaii. In my language, Tonga, malolele would be, the proper way to say aloha. I'm pretty sure it would be very difficult for people to say malolele right now. Is that we're seeing like a community slowly building. One of the neatest thing that we experience is that we have the hula group doing their practices here every Wednesday. We have a group that comes in Wednesday morning. They do scripture studies, 6 in the morning. We have our regulars that comes in, and my daughter knows their orders at the minute they walk in the door. We have a family that comes every day, Kelly, or if I don't see Dan and Lisa, we're like, oh, I wonder if they're doing okay. Growing up in Tonga, there's only one golf course in the island, and that golf course is in our little town, our little village, in Hateho, and that's in Nuku'alofa. It's right in the middle of the island. Right after school, I would sneak out, and we'll have the Peace Corps would come out and play and go caddy, get like 50 cents, around, and it was a neat way for me to get some treats from the store. So it kind of built from there as a kid, just being around. It kind of built my passion for the game. We get our coffee from Kona. We have a little farm there, and they shipped everything green, and we roast everything in-house.
Hi, I'm Miley Muti, and I'm Kama and Amy's daughter, and I would love to show you some drinks from our menu. The Mayumi Mocha is an iced white mocha with ube cold foam. What kind of inspired me to make this drink is for my honeymoon, me and my husband went to Kona, and my favorite coffee shop there, they do an ube cold foam as well. I was really interested with that concept, and I feel like the white mocha is a good combination. The name Mayumi is actually a purple and white orchid. I wanted to do something that, kind of reflected the color of the purple ube. So yeah, if you look up a Mayumi orchid, then it'll show you like a pink and white orchid, just like the drink. Hapakasi is a Tongan word for half caste. I'm half caste, my dad is Tongan and my mom is white. And so I wanted to do a drink, played around with that term, tan mocha. So that's a mix between our dark mocha and our white mocha. I added coconut in there because we're Hafakasi. And then I love to do it blended as well to kind of add to that nice, play with words. So you mix it up. So Island Blossom, it's a soda. I like to compare it to like a tea in terms of the taste being really bright and fruity and floral, but it's amazing. Like I love it because it's not very syrup heavy. Like it's not super sugary and sweet, but it still has that nice, you get the hints of the lychee, and then the lavender really complements that super well. And I have been against putting whipped cream on sodas for a long time, but I have tried it with whipped cream and it's very good. One thing that I tell people when they come in for the first time is like, there's a lot to digest on the menu over here, but every drink that we make, I have put a lot of thought and time into making sure that it's the highest quality. Our matcha is 100% Japanese matcha, organic, nothing else added. Our chai is similar, like organic, clean, we just try to have the best ingredients and the highest quality drinks that we can do, whatever it is that we're making.